Go now to DryerBuzz.com and follow at DryerBuzz on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's all about the buzz.
And you know it's already about how you get out of bed. I'm going to do a quick 15 minutes, might even be 10, because I had to jump up and get dressed and we got to get ready to head out. But you know what? I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why we need to get out of bed. One, because you got stuff to do. You've got stuff you ought to do. You got stuff you should do. You got stuff you need to do. You got stuff that you have already done that you just need to get up, sit up and be grateful for. You got people you need to meet. You've got people you know. You got people that are depending on you to be who you always are. You have got places to go. You've got places you've been. You got places you ought to go. You got places you got to see. And look, and they don't have to be far away. They don't have to be a long ways away. There is some ways. Let me tell you. Can I just tell y'all that in this time when I couldn't go far, in this time when I couldn't go anywhere, I discovered so much of an oasis that I had right here. Because when I was doing the hustle, the bustle, the grind, the mommy thing, the daughter thing, all those different things, that I never really discovered my neighborhood. I moved to a place and was like, okay, this is safe. let's just set up camp right here for a while. And then I went about the business of raising and surviving. No, not raising, but surviving teenagers. Because, by the time they get to that point, you've done all that you can do. You just everybody was on autopilot, right? And then came, all the other stuff and so forth. And I was like, well, this is safe. Ain't nobody going to bother us over here, right? And then I got into that thing where I used to, jump in a commute, go to work, come home, or go. And life was everywhere else but home. And that's a thing that happens to us, y'all. We get so busy. We get so bombarded by everything and thoughts and all of those kind of things and details and jobs and careers and keeping up with whomever you keeping up with. Because I'm like, I can't keep up with nobody else. I can't do it. Don't even try to keep up with me. I know y'all like, dang, she get a podcast every day. How do you do that? You just find some time in the day. I keep telling you, stop worrying and wondering how other people are doing things and just look at what you invest in you. Sometimes I'm like, dang, why I didn't go to that? Because you put your money elsewhere. Right? You put your time elsewhere. You can put your money there. You can put your time there. It's like, stop wondering what everybody else is doing and look at what you invest in you. It's literally every second of the day you get a chance to make a choice. Every second. I know. And look, and let me tell you, there can be times in your life, and there are days where you won't have any choice. I know I keep telling you every second of the day you get a choice, but no, that ain't really true, because sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So today you might not it might not be a choice day. We already know that. What did I tell you all the time? I got 3 burn days, just 3. I'm a grown woman, done did everything I'm supposed to do for myself and everybody else, or not even everything for myself, right? But I just got to the point where I could elect to have those 3 days. My daughter was telling me, even the other day, my cousin was telling me, she's like, girl, she's like, you ready? Mm-hmm. My cousin was telling me, I got 5 minutes, Petty Betty. My cousin was telling me the other day, she's like, it's going to be different when you go back to work this time. Because I was like dreading it. I'm like, man, I don't want to do it, because work, there was so much dependent on me trying to get in 8 hours somewhere, earn some PTO, some vacation, keep some health care and all that kind of stuff, right? There was so much dependent on that. She said, girl, look. I'm like, she looking from the outside in, right? Because that's what we do. We like, what's going on over there? And she was like, listen, it's going to be different this time, because you don't have those demands on you like you've always had. You're going to get a chance to enjoy it. She was like, girl, go do those 8 hours and go fly somewhere every weekend. And I'm like, well, I always talked about that. I always talked about if I just had a little time to breathe, to hold my head up above water just a little bit. That wave is coming. I know, believe you me, I've had a drowning experience in some waves. But there's a little bit of something in between each wave. Not enough for you to catch a full breath. Believe you me, I've had a drowning experience. But there is a calm when you kind of just give into it and just flow with it, Guess what? Guess where that wave is going? To the shore. Like, that's what the lifeguard was telling me. Ride the wave. He's like, I ain't coming in there to get you because you're going to drown me too. Ride the wave, y'all. I was looking at that lifeguard like, is he coming? Is he throwing me something? What? No, he was like, because you're too much in the panic. Because if I send anybody in there, if I come in there, if I throw anything in there at you right now at this moment, you're going to take it all down with you because you're struggling too much. You're panicking too much. And I was like, the hell with him. I don't know what he's doing. Let me just figure this thing out. And the moment I said that, I stopped struggling. And then he began to speak some kind of instructions. And I realized he was telling me to do something. What is he saying? And I started paying attention. And then as I calmed down and I felt like, whoa, that wave is moving me. It's not trying to kill me as I thought, right? Then he threw this apparatus at me and I was able to follow instructions and go on and ride that wave on in. Of course, when I got in and got my foot on solid land, I fell to the ground and I cried like a baby. And then I thought about, wait, my children are here. You know, my family's out here, like, let me get this thing. They got all these other folks looking at me like, you know, black folks shouldn't be in the water. I'm like, I'm an excellent swimmer. And I was an excellent swimmer. But see, what people don't understand, drowning is about exhaustion. It's about being too tired. It's about, y'all, sorry, my that's going to sound horrible, but my earpiece fell out as I was trying to get up and walk myself to the door. Drowning is about exhaustion. It doesn't matter how much of a great swimmer you were, because while I was out there doing my great swim thing, I encountered a person who did not know how to swim, and in his own struggle decided he would use me as a life raft. See, too much of life wants to use us as its own life raft. The dog trying to pretend like he's eating. Too much of life will try to use us as a life raft. Too many times we try to use others as a life raft, and we take all that weight and we put it on them. Stop. Carry your own weight. And this joker had on a life preserver, but he didn't know how to swim and had come out too far. Saw me, excellent swimmer, out there enjoying the waves, having a good time, right? And it took two people to pull him off of me, because we bumped into, he actually floated over me, because we was like all down in the water enjoying ourselves, and he floated over me. He panicked, and then he started grabbing me, trying to figure out what's going on, and I didn't have on a life raft. By the time they snatched him off of me, I was exhausted, and at that time I could not pull myself. I could not save myself. I had to catch my breath, and I couldn't catch my breath because the waves kept coming, and I didn't understand to relax and ride the wave and pay attention, because the lifeguard was looking. I can remember, I can tell you what that lifeguard looked like to this day, and I don't even know how long ago that was, but I still remember that experience. Let me tell you, but still, you got to get out of bed. You got people you need to meet. There's somebody that you are possibly going to meet this day. There's an opportunity or choice. This dog is following me because I'm trying to straighten up as I leave the house. Let me tell you, there are people you need to meet. There are places you need to go. That chance, that choice that you keep saying, I wish I had that chance. I wish I had that choice. It's not going to come to you. It's not coming to the bedroom. It's not going to catch you on the couch unless somebody is out there saying, hey, listen, you got to meet this person that I know. And we're going to have to go to where they are. That person might be you. I'm up. I'm dressed. I'm running out the door because I want a day of choices. I want a day of opportunity. Right, I want to make this day, and because look, and tomorrow may be altogether different. Tomorrow may be a burn day. Tomorrow I may not have the energy like I have today. I'm just saying, today this might be that day for you to go ahead and figure out, because nothing I could have said, nothing I might have said helped, but figure it out. What do you need? That's what I needed. That's what I needed in order to get out of bed. Figure out what you need so we can get out of bed. All right, guys, you know I need you to do me one more favor. First of all, let me just tell y'all, I got some support. Please go and support naturalsoapbyzakia.com. Use your discount code DryerBuzz, because that's the first thing I did this morning. I luxuriated in my natural soap by Zakia, so I'm good. That might be where my energy came from. Of course, I had a good night's rest and so forth and so on, and I'm headed out the door. So listen. How do you get out of bed? Go over and check out the rest of the podcasts that are available for you. Wherever you heard this one, there is more. And y'all have a wonderful day. Do me one more favor.
Go now to DryerBuzz.com and follow @DryerBuzz on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's all about the buzz.